Madonna. The queen of pop, the material girl, and the ultimate master of controversy. If there's one thing she's guaranteed to do, it's make headlines. Whether she's reinventing herself for the 15th time or causing a firestorm with a single word. From Like a Prayer to kissing Britney, and from spiritual phases to late-night concert disasters, Madonna's life is a roller coaster of iconic moments and shocking mishaps. So buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into everything wrong with Madonna. And trust me, you won't be able to look away. Sorry to interrupt, but subscribing instantly makes you 27% cooler. No proof, but do you really want to risk it? Thanks. Madonna's struggle. Before Madonna was the queen of pop, she was just another hungry artist trying to make it in New York City. 1970s. New York, Madonna with a haircut that could have been a social experiment, living in a gritty apartment and struggling to pay rent. Her first attempts at stardom? Oh, they were something. She worked as a waitress, danced in clubs, and even appeared in a few low-budget music videos that barely got noticed. She was far from the fashion-forward icon we know today. More like a girl with big dreams and a questionable wardrobe. But hey, every legend has to start somewhere, right? Before she became the pop culture juggernaut, Madonna was just another face in the crowd with big ambition and absolutely no clue what would come next. Madonna means business. The Like a Prayer music video, where Madonna dared to flirt with the divine. And it didn't go over well with everyone. Madonna waltzed in front of burning crosses, rubbed herself up against statues of saints, and even kissed a black Jesus. Naturally, the religious community had a field day. But hey, it was 1989, and apparently, if you weren't offending someone, you weren't trying hard enough. The Vatican wasn't exactly sending flowers, and protests were everywhere. Madonna's response? It's art. Sure, if art involves turning sacred symbols into your personal playground, but what better way to get people to stop and pay attention than by offending them on a spiritual level? After all, when it comes to controversy, Madonna's like a prayer. Blasphemous, but hard to ignore. Madonna, Christina, and Britney. A kiss to end all kisses. Who can forget the 2003 MTV VMAs when Madonna's kiss with Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera nearly caused an international crisis? It was a moment designed to break the internet before the internet even existed. Britney's kiss? Front page news. Christina's kiss? Basically got lost in the shuffle. But let's be real, this wasn't about empowering women. It was a publicity stunt in its purest form. One that set the stage for Madonna to remain the reigning queen of media manipulation. While some celebrated the kiss as groundbreaking, others saw it as just another attempt by Madonna to prove she's still relevant, using a little tongue to do the trick. Either way, the performance cemented her reputation as a pop provocateur, always willing to go that extra mile and kiss. The 2019 Eurovision debacle. If you were hoping Madonna's 2019 Eurovision performance would be the glorious comeback to top all comebacks, well, brace yourself for the sound of your dreams crashing down. From off-key vocals to awkward, over-the-top staging, it was like watching a car crash in slow motion, and you couldn't look away. Fans tried to defend her, but even they had to admit that the whole thing felt like a 15-minute vocal warm-up gone horribly wrong. But Madonna, ever the optimist, claimed she was taking risks. Sure, Madge, but maybe next time the risk should be hiring a vocal coach before performing for millions of viewers. Because if that was taking risks, it's the kind of risk that leaves you wondering if your microphone was sabotaged or if the singer just forgot how to sing. Madonna's constant reinventions. If there's one thing Madonna does better than anyone, it's reinventing herself. Except, sometimes it feels less like a bold, artistic move and more like someone who's just trying on every Halloween costume available. First, she was the Like a Virgin pop sensation, then she dove headfirst into the BDSM chic of the 90s, followed by a yoga-loving mystic guru phase in the 2000s. In the most recent chapter, she transformed into the pirate, yes, an eye patch and everything. It's almost like Madonna thought, why not add every identity crisis to the mix and see which one sticks? But hey, kudos to her for making sure that no one can ever predict what comes next. Though some of it may just leave us wondering if she's still the same person or if she's just a PR stunt on repeat. Ageless or just... let's talk about Madonna's face, a mystery wrapped in collagen and Botox. Over the years, the Queen of Pop has become the subject of intense plastic surgery rumors, mostly due to her seemingly ageless appearance. Whether she's preserving her youthful glow through surgical enhancements or just naturally blessed with good genes, she's never publicly confirmed or denied anything. Fans and critics alike have dissected her every wrinkle and smooth patch, trying to figure out if her face is the result of skincare or a carefully crafted procedure. But let's be real. When you're Madonna, is there anything you don't do to maintain your reign as the eternal pop queen? Whether it's surgery or sorcery, we may never know. Just don't ask her to confirm it. Madonna versus Lady Gaga, the Diva Showdown. Oh, the drama. Madonna versus Lady Gaga, two iconic divas fighting for the title of Queen of Pop, like we're watching a WWE match with sequins and sparkles. It all kicked off when Gaga's Born This Way came under fire for sounding eerily similar to Madonna's Express Yourself. And Madge wasted no time calling it reductive. Basically saying, honey, I've been here, done that, and you just copied me. Gaga, ever the diplomatic one, denied it, but couldn't resist sneaking in a few jabs of her own. The feud? A deliciously ridiculous spectacle for the pop culture masses. It's like watching a high-stakes game of musical chairs with no one willing to let the other sit down. Two pop queens battling for a throne they don't even need. But who cares? The drama's too good to miss. Madonna's net worth and extravagant lifestyle. Madonna's net worth is estimated at a jaw-dropping $850 million. And you can bet she spends it like a boss. From her lavish homes in New York, London, and Lisbon, to her art collection featuring Picasso and Dali, it's clear she's living the high life. She's the Queen of Pop, after all. But here's the kicker. While she's out there flaunting her $1 million mansions and $2 million diamond bathtubs, her humanitarian efforts start to feel a little contradictory. Sure, she does charity work, but when you're preaching about helping the less fortunate and then taking a bubble bath in diamonds, it feels like someone's missing the message. But hey, she earned it so she can enjoy her lavish lifestyle. After all, it's not like Madonna is known for subtlety. That infamous Fallon appearance. Some moments in pop culture are etched in history as legendary, while others are etched in the awkward, cringeworthy category. Madonna's 2021 appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon? Oh honey, that's definitely the latter. She climbed onto Fallon's desk, flashed her derriere to the audience, and looked like she'd had one too many cocktails before the show. While Madonna's irreverence has always been a part of her I do what I want persona, this felt more desperate attention seeker than edgy pop star. Social media exploded with memes, and it was like watching a train wreck you couldn't look away from. Madonna, we get it. You're still edgy, but maybe, just maybe, let's dial it back a notch. The audience was definitely cringing, not clapping. Adoption scandal in Malawi, 2006. Madonna's adoption of David Banda in 2006 was, to put it kindly, a media storm wrapped in controversy. While she was hailed as a philanthropist for adopting a child from Malawi, the whole thing quickly turned into a scandal when reports surfaced that Madonna may have bypassed the country's adoption laws. Because why follow the rules when you're Madonna, right? Critics accused her of using her fame to bend the laws, and it wasn't just about saving a child. It was about buying a child like a luxury accessory. Madonna's team defended her, claiming the process was legal, but let's be real. When your celebrity status seems to put you above the law, the optics aren't great. It's like she thought, adopting a child? That's good PR, but maybe a little less exploitation and a little more transparency next time? Just a thought. The cone bra. The cone bra. Because why wear a normal bra when you can turn your chest into a weapon of mass distraction? Designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier for Madonna's 1990 Blonde Ambition tour, the cone bra was meant to be a revolutionary statement of sexual empowerment. But let's be honest, it also looked like Madonna was ready to take on a few naval battles. Sure, it became iconic, but the real impact was less about fashion and more about the visual equivalent of a middle finger to subtlety. Today, it's less empowered woman and more meme waiting to happen. Still, no one can deny the sheer audacity it took to turn pointy breasts into a feminist statement. If that's not peak Madonna, I don't know what is. Madonna's feud with Elton John. Madonna and Elton John's feud could be the plot of a reality TV show no one asked for, but everyone secretly watched. It all started when Elton John, never one to hold back, called out Madonna for her lip-syncing and dismissed her music as horrible. Madonna, of course, wasn't about to take that lying down, and the battle of the egos exploded. The pair exchanged insults like seasoned pro wrestlers, with Elton even dedicating a song to her during a concert. But it wasn't a love song. They've since kissed and made up, but the entire saga remains one of pop culture's most entertaining feuds. Because really, what's pop music without a bit of drama and a whole lot of diva-level sass? Madonna's public breakups. Madonna's love life has been the gift that keeps on giving, if by gift you mean drama and tabloid fodder. From her volatile marriage to Sean Penn to her bitter divorce from Guy Ritchie, the queen of pop has always made sure we're never too far from her latest heartbreak. While the pain of a breakup is something everyone can relate to, Madonna has a habit of airing her dirty laundry for the world to see. Whether it's in interviews or through entire albums, it often feels like she's using her love life as a PR stunt more than a private struggle. But hey, if you're going to have your heart broken, why not have the whole world watch and turn it into a spectacle? It's Madonna's world, we're just living in it. The Kabbalah phase! Madonna's deep dive into the mystical Jewish faith of Kabbalah in the early 2000s was, let's just say, an interesting chapter in her career. On the one hand, you've got a pop icon trying to find deeper meaning in her life. And on the other hand, you've got a celebrity who's turning spiritual teachings into a fashion statement. Critics argued that she was cherry-picking elements of a sacred tradition to add a mystical flair to her brand, while others felt she was just using it as a spiritual accessory. Whatever it was definitely an odd spectacle. And let's be honest, it felt like Madonna was more into the look of enlightenment than the actual teachings. The Unfiltered Madonna. Yes, the 1991 documentary Truth or Dare, where Madonna gave the world a backstage pass to her life, warts and all. The film offered fans a rare glimpse of what it was really like to be on tour with the Queen of Pop. But what it didn't offer was a flattering portrait of Madonna's interactions with those closest to her. In the documentary, she's seen throwing tantrums, making cruel comments about her backup dancers, and acting downright difficult with her friends and family. It was all very look at me and don't look at me at the same time. Fans got an inside look, but not exactly the one they were expecting. Unless, of course, you're into watching a pop icon tear through people's feelings like a diva on a power trip. Late concert lawsuits. Madonna's recent concerts have become infamous not for their music, but for how fashionably late she's been. Fans attending her 2019 to 2023 shows were less excited about the performances and more about whether or not Madonna would actually show up on time. Case in point, a Miami gig that started 2 hours late, at 10:30 p.m. instead of the scheduled 8:30 p.m., leaving fans furious and demanding refunds. Some even took legal action, calling the late starts disrespectful, while others tried to pass the whole thing off as an artist taking her time to deliver perfection. But when you're paying top dollar for a show, you kind of expect to not be waiting for your pop idol like she's the headliner at a late-night talk show. Calling Obama a black Muslim. In 2012, during a concert in the middle of her MDNA tour, Madonna casually dropped a bombshell, referring to President Barack Obama as a black Muslim in a way that sounded more like an offhand mistake than a well-thought-out comment. Of course, Madonna's camp quickly backpedaled, claiming it was an accidental slip, but by then, the damage was done. The internet went into overdrive, and once again, Madonna found herself at the center of a firestorm, this time for all the wrong reasons. Maybe next time, a little more care with political remarks, Madge? And there you have it. Despite all the controversies and drama, we can't deny that Madonna's boldness and fearlessness have made her an unforgettable icon. What do you think of Madonna? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.